Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be doing a quick overview of what's included in the Wingspan European Expansion, and then our thoughts on playing the game. We added it to the standard base game. Plus, actually, we have all the expansions. We have bird cards.
We have the base game, we have Asia pack, the European expansion, and the Oceania pack.
Right, so we played with all the cards when we played. So basically what the European expansion adds, this one doesn't change the game at all. Like some of the other expansions have different boards you can use. I think it's I don't remember if it's the Asia. I can't remember which one, but it adds these.
The Asia one adds those.
The nectars. But it also has a different board you can use as well. But we did the standard green side of the bonus board, played the standard game, but we used all the bird cards from this expansion and the others. So this one adds purple eggs. You get 15 more purple eggs. You get some more food tokens. It has 81 bird cards, 5 more bonus cards. It does have a set for solo play, has 5 more gold tiles, gives you some more score pads, and another end round reference tiles. So other than, it's a nice addition if you play this game a lot to give you some different birds and bonuses and things to switch it up a little. But this is one of our favorite games, especially one of Quentin's favorite games. So Quentin and I played it and added this expansion, and as always, we love this game, so it was just a lot of fun. And you could, we have so many bird cards, I can't say I could honestly notice that we added more because there's so many, but that's fine because our games are always different, because I can honestly say I don't think I ever really get the same birds twice because we have a lot of different bird cards. So I'm not going to go over how to play the game. You can watch our Wingspan how to play through. I think we did a few years ago on this, but we're just going to tell you what our thoughts are on this expansion. So what do you think, Quentin?
I think it's pretty cool. The thing is that we played this one with so many expansions, so it was a little hard to know which cards were from which expansion pack. However, I can definitely tell some of them were from that expansion pack because there's certain birds that are only from one area. So it was really cool having more bird cards, and we almost don't have enough room in the thing here. If they added one more bird expansion pack, they would need to have another one of these.
Right, and it does. I will say it does come with an additional tray for the birds and some of the little containers. Stonemaier is really good about giving you little containers as well. So
yeah,
eventually we are going to get that. I think it's called the big box. We didn't get it when it was available before. It's sold out now, but the one that holds all the expansions, we're definitely going to get that when it's available again.
Yeah,
it's like $60.
Because they might add more continents, because there's a lot more continents they've not added yet.
So what else did you think about it?
I thought that it was pretty cool, and it adds to there's more cards that you can get, and it does add these adds these objectives and the bonus cards, which are a huge bonus. That's when we played the game, she actually beat me because of all those bonus cards. However, I think this card is part of the here we go. This card. I think this part was part of the European one.
Let me see the bottom of the
I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Because I know there's a lot of seagulls in Europe.
Let me look at here's the one. Is it the same continent?
It has...
No, that's a different one.
Oh, this is the bottom.
Yeah. The way you know which expansion, it has a little continent on the very bottom, where it's dark brown, that's the continent that bird belongs to.
But basically, this card, whatever card this one is very overpowered. the seagull. I'm pretty sure this thing tucked because you draw 2 from the deck and you tuck 1 behind this bird and you keep the other. So not only is it good for drawing cards, but also I think pretty sure that this thing had like 11 tucked cards at the end of the game. It was a lot.
Yeah, I was able to we normally play this as a 3-player game. But this is the first time we've ever played it as 2-player. Quentin and I played, and I will say I do prefer Wingspan as a 3-player versus 2-player, mainly because I won almost all of the I'm purple, the bonus rounds except for the last one. So between that and I had birds, I was choosing birds that gave me more bonus cards. So those 2 things basically sealed the victory for me. But if there was another player, it makes it harder for one person to dominate those bonus rounds because you've got at least 2 people really focusing on trying to get that bonus points. Quentin wasn't really focusing on those this time around, so he was mostly focusing, I think, on your birds, the type of birds, and your card tucking.
I was focusing more on like I was trying to get. There was a specific card I was trying to get. And basically, it failed pretty badly. It was in one of these decks. Basically, we were looking at the decks to see the cards, and basically, we shuffled, but we kind of knew which cards were in which piles.
I didn't.
Oh.
Maybe you did.
Yeah, and there was a certain card I was going for that was really good, and I was trying to get those cards that draw the cards because I probably would have won if I got it.
He also didn't have any eggs on his birds. See, I had eggs. I had a bonus card that gave me bonus points.
I focused way too much on that seagull tucking all the cards. It literally had like 11 tucked cards at the end of the game.
Which is how we got that last bonus. But most birds with tucked cards. So,
if there was bonuses for 2 to 3 times you beat it, I would have won the game as well.
Yeah.
Like if I had like 4 times the amount of yours. I think you only had 1 to my like 11.
Yeah. Yeah, but so as always, we love Wingspan, and I know if there's more expansions, we would definitely get those because it's one of those games we play this probably 4 or 5 times a year. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, we're probably gonna play more now.
We would probably play it more if we didn't have the board game channel. I know we would play this game more because we really enjoy it, and it's. Anthony normally would have played, but he's been recovering from surgery for the last month, so he's still not fully 100%, and so he wanted to play, so we'll definitely play this again with him. It was just he needed to rest, so he tried to do too much too fast, and basically he had to go back down to resting. So but we will be putting out a lot more content soon. If you followed our channel, you'll notice we've only put out a couple videos, I think, in the last month. So that's not like us. We normally do 3 or 4 at least a week. So we'll get back to that pace soon. Anthony just needs to get back into it slowly, and because he is still recovering. He still has a few more, I think 3 or 4 more weeks of actual recovery, but he's allowed to like move around now. So we'll slowly get back up to where we were. But so what would you rate this expansion?
I think that one is in the European one, but not in this area, but it's in this area because this card is in that area right there.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But what would you rate this expansion?
I would rate it like a 9 out of 10. It's good, but I'm pretty sure it only adds birds and like a few objective cards. And some of the other ones they add like these.
Yeah, they add more mechanics to the game, where this one doesn't.
I think the Aza one might be the only one that adds.
I can't remember which one. But
it was the
we've had them combined.
It's the Aza one. I don't even remember what the Oceania one is, really.
Yeah, we've had them combined a while, so it's hard to distinguish for me between them. But I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10. It's definitely something, if you love Wingspan, you already have the base game, and you just want to add more birds, you don't want to add more mechanics, this one would be a great one because it just adds more birds and eggs and food and gives you more scorecards, things like that. So it's bonus tiles, bonus cards. So it's a great expansion to make it, if you've played this game a lot, to get some more variation on the cards that you get. So definitely 9 out of 10. We love Wingspan, so of course we're going to love it. But so we will put the link in the description so you can check this out for yourself. And of course, if you go to Stonemaier Games, you could get all the expansions. And like I said, it's sold out right now. They sell I think it's called the big box. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like $60, and it's for us Wingspan fans that have almost all of the expansions. So it puts them all in one place, because it is a little difficult if you are short on storage like we are, to store all those different boxes for different games like that. So I'm excited for when that does come back in stock. So hopefully, I know Quentin and I are probably a little bit all over the place, not as what's the word, structured as
we haven't done one of these in a while.
Not as structured as they normally are. So hopefully you got something out of this video. But thank you for watching. Please give us a like. Feel free to leave us a comment. We hope you're already subscribed, but if not, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you next time.